So I'm here with Mr. Colonel Mike Oside is here. He has an amazing story to give. What he's done, you can never imagine a human being can achieve. And I want you to pay attention as we talk to this remarkable gentleman today.
It was early in the morning, and we were also coming from our place of residence, going to the office, going to work. And Mutongwe Ferry, the jetty, is very close to Mutongwe Naval Base headquarters. And it was very close to my office also, being the officer commanding Kenya Navy Diving Unit. Then, what I did is I realized that was a big tragedy. So I rushed to the office, changed my diving gear, asked, organized a few guys, some of my divers, who were already in the office that early in the morning, and we rushed there. We did the initial diving just to get as many people from the bottom as possible before they completed the round.
Yes.
And we managed a few survivors at the moment. I can't remember the exact number, but there are a few managed to get out.
A few, yeah.
And did a little bit of resuscitation.
Yeah.
And they are still alive.
Yeah.
But as time went by, as you know, when you're in the water and you're breathing, the brains are dying and you eventually die.
Yes. So
eventually, as we continued retrieving bodies, we found that we cannot be resuscitated anymore. So the idea now came that we cannot continue. Let us try and see if we can remove the entire ferry out.
Yes.
So that we can get all the people out of the ferry. And that is the plan we commenced.
Okay.
We tried the whole day to tie ropes going down to the ferry.
At the bottom of the ocean now.
Bottom of the ocean. And tying the ferry, try to lift it. But we didn't manage. And at the end of the day, we were not able to get the ferry out. And we also didn't...
Is the ferry still down there today?
Still down? No. We recovered it later.
Okay.
But that's when my story comes in.
Yes.
Initially, the contract to retrieve the ferry was given to a company called DIVE.COL. DIVE.COL is no longer in operation now. We didn't know that. So the chairman of DIVE.COL, he was called Antonio.
Yeah.
He's late now.
Yeah.
He was now in charge of the operation, as we were supporting as the Kenya Navy. Then he came up with the idea that I go down into the engine room of the ferry and tie a lifting strap. A lifting strap is a very strong rope, not a rope really, it's a strap.
Yeah.
Like the strap which is used to pull a vehicle.
Yes.
There is one used, the canvas,
yes.
but a very strong canvas.
Okay.
And to make could lift the boats, ships from the water to the cradle. So I have to carry one, pull it from the surface, go down to the ferry, get into the engine room, and then tie it around the shaft.
Yeah.
And then come back, then the crane can be able to lift it.
Yes.
So I went down. I was pulling the strap. It's very heavy. You know, I'm pulling it from the top. I pulled it down, but when I go to the entrance to the engine room, we call it the hatch. When I went to the hatch, because I'm wearing the diving cylinder, when I tried to enter, the manifold of the diving cylinder got stuck between some of the pipes and the entrance.
Yeah.
I got stuck there. So I could not go in, I could not come out.
Wow.
So I was stuck there for some time. And you know,
are you in communication with people above the water at that point?
Not yet. That time I was tied, I was carrying that rope. Normally when we were diving that way, we use a rope for communication.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have proper diving communication
Yeah.
for underwater. So we use a rope for signals. But then, because I was carrying this, I could not carry rope and the strap. So I didn't have any communication with the top. They didn't know what was happening. So I stayed there, trying to figure out how do I get myself out.
Yes.
So I almost started getting scared, you know, because the air is running out.
Yes.
And I have very little time to rescue myself.
Yeah.
Those was I not aware of what's happening.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing anything and let me think first. I thought that now if I can fold because my legs were still up this way,
Yeah.
and my head facing down,
Yes.
and my strap caught up between my manifold caught up between the hatch.
Yes.
So I realized, let me fold my legs, and then I can see if the legs can get into the engine room,
Yeah.
and then see if I can
Will release.
release.
Yeah.
And actually that's what I did,
Okay.
and I got released. But now I forgot about the strap.
Yeah.
I could not pull it anymore. So I got the strap, I got in, I looked at the gauge of my air, it was finished. I had now an emergency. So it's for me to escape, to get out
Yes.
as quickly as possible. Now in the engine room, there were so many bodies which were floating around.
You could see them.
Yeah, I could see them. I could touch them, I could move them. But now, what was, when I got in the engine room, I was unable again to trace the hatch so that I could get out.
Ah.
I was unable. I said, no, I'm inside. No, where is it? I could not see it. I realized that the boat was not standing upright. Me, I was standing upright, but the boat is lying
Yes.
horizontal.
Tilted, yeah.
Yes, it tilted like this. So the hatch is somewhere that side. And me, I'm looking on top this way. Then when I started panicking actually, and even sweating inside water.
Yeah.
But I said, no, I really have to get out. My air was almost finished now, complete. I touched the engine room. I said the engine room normally stays directly on top of the hatch. The hatch is on top of the engine room. So if I find the engine room, from the engine itself, I will be able to escape. And actually, when I touch the engine, I find the engine is slanting. So I follow the engine, and then I go to the hatch. I shoot out. I shoot to the top.
Wow.
My air was already finished.
But you made it through.
I made it through.
You've also done some big things. You've trained with the U.S. Marines.
Yes,
What was that like?
I trained with the U.S. Navy. I trained with the U.S. SEALs. Actually, it's the SEAL.
The Navy SEALs.
The SEAL.
That's the most accomplished.
The most
accomplished military unit in the world.
Yes, elite.
Yeah.
Elite military unit. And they are very, very special.
Yeah.
Highly specialized.
Where did you do your training?
I did 19...
Where?
In San Diego.
Okay.
California.
Ah.
Yes. San Diego, California is where they call it BAD school.
Yeah.
Basic Underwater Demolition School.
Yeah.
Yasin is. It's a complex of, the naval base is an amphibious base.
Yes.
Which has many other institutions inside. The SEAL training is just part of the complex.
Yes.
There are many other trainings there. I did staff 9 months, but
was it tough? Must have been tough, eh?
Training.
It was tough, eh?
It is really tough training.
Yes. Did you ever think of giving up?
Yes, several times.
Ah.
You know, the training, you are never chased away.
Yes.
You only chase yourself.
Yes.
you have a helmet, and there is also a bell. If you are out training, and the training has become so tough for you,
Yes.
and you feel you cannot continue anymore,
Yes.
what you only need to do is to turn your cape,
Around.
not really a cape, the hat.
Yes.
You turn it around. If you turn it around,
They know you've
the
given up.
instructors will immediately remove you from
Did
the
you ever
rest of
turn
the
yours
class.
around?
Sorry?
Did you ever turn your hat around?
No, I tried several times, but now my body, because what happens is you are normally paired,
Yes.
and it becomes your body until you graduate.
Yeah.
My body always
Your mind is
held me
telling you,
back.
talk up.
Yeah, because it knows it will suffer.
Yes.
If I leave, it will not be added to another person, it will remain alone. And most of the exercises, you must do them when you are two.
But once you are done with this training with the Navy SEALs, you must have felt like you're invincible.
You feel like you're on the top of the world.
Yes.
After completing, you feel like you have achieved something incredible.
It is an incredible achievement.
Yes.
So you
But
come
now,
yeah.
when you come back, in America, the Navy SEALs are highly
They are
regarded,
they are held in very high esteem.
very high esteem.
Yes, it's the most elite military force
Yes.
available.
It's actually the same team, SEAL Team 6, which was sent to look for someone.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
detail.
And they got him.
Yes.
And they got him, yeah. They got him, yeah.
Yes. So you can imagine the kind of training they have.
in your life in the military, what is the one big thing you feel you achieved and you felt yenyewe hapa nimefanya kitu?
I was in charge of a very, also I can call it an elite unit in Kenya.
Yes.
That's the clearance diving unit in Kenya
Yes.
Navy.
Yes.
And we did a lot.
Yeah.
We did a lot of
What were
rescue.
your biggest achievements, if I was to ask you?
The biggest was the support I gave to the country
Okay.
when I went to Abidjan.
Okay.
During
On the
Kenya
peacekeeping.
Airways.
Yeah, the peacekeeping.
No.
During the crash.
The crash of Kenya Airways,
Yes.
flight 431.
Yeah.
That was the climax of my achievement. By taking a team there and participating.
What were you going to do?
We went to do the recovery of the aircraft, of the bodies of the victims, and also of the platforms.
When you arrived on the scene, what did you see?
On the scene, we saw nothing. Because all the aircraft was already in the bottom
In
of the
pieces.
ocean,
Yeah.
Atlantic Ocean. So we had to go, we had to identify where the aircraft is before we started anything. And we worked together with some French divers who were in the Ivory Coast. The whole day we did searching for the aircraft, and then we located. Now we began the recovery, planning for the recovery of the bodies first, and also the black box.
I'm really fascinated by air accidents because it's not really bodies that you see.
No, the bodies were inside the aircraft.
In their full shape.
In full shape, and strapped with their
Seat belts.
seat belts strapped on. Only that some of them are swollen, that you would not be able
Yes,
to see the
release
seat,
them.
where the seat belt was. Because they are decomposed.
Yes.
But they were inside. If you had escaped, because the aircraft actually broke into pieces, the fuselage was somewhere else, the other body was somewhere else, with several bodies still inside.
Yes.
So it was a nightmare.
How long were you there?
We were there for 1 month. doing
How
the
many
rescue.
bodies did you recover?
Sorry? We recovered extremely many bodies.
Many.
I can't remember the number.
Did you find the black boxes?
Yes, that's the one we found. It was the first to find out.
Yeah.
To
That's what you
find.
normally look for first.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have a story which I can show you.
Uh-huh.
It will film in my phone. A picture from that's me. That's me there, and that's the black horse. This was a story which was covered in East Africa. That is the day we had recovered the black box, and it was about to be given to the technicians.
Yes.
To go and analyze the data.
The data in there.
Yes. So before they took him, I took that picture.
Amazing.
Yeah.
When you see things like this, it must disturb you.
Yes. What disturbs me most is, and that's what I'm saying, this was my, I can see my climax of my life in the Navy.
Yes.
I lost one of my divers.
Yeah. In that
process.
project. Yeah.
And it was one of the best divers I had. I lost him there. He went down to remove the bodies. But as I've told you, it was not an easy task.
Yeah. Because it was in a lagoon.
Yeah,
wasn't it? Or in the ocean?
Yeah, it was the ocean, Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
And sometimes the ground, the bottom, was not even.
Yes.
It was, I can say...
Uneven terrain, yeah, I think.
Uneven terrain.
Yeah.
You could be diving here.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you are...
20 feet below.
20 meters, 20 feet deeper than where you were. And the sea current is also very strong.
Yes.
This dive of mine went now. They normally dive two. One is just a standby to help.
Yes.
He got inside the aircraft and he was now removing the strap.
Yeah.
As he was removing, his air ran out, the air. Because we had to spend only less than 8 minutes at the bottom.
Yes.
And 8 minutes is not enough for you to go
to finish the task that you went down for.
Finish the task. So easy running out. And now it was unable to get back to the service.
Oh, no.
So when the other person came up to tell us that that guy he has been trapped inside.
Yeah.
When we said that that rescue to go and get him, it was already dead.
Oh no.
So that's the one I normally traumatize on most of the time.
But you must be fulfilled with your career.
I am fulfilled.
Surely.
I am fulfilled.
You've done a lot of big things.
I've done a lot. I've done a lot of diving.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of rescue. I've also done a lot of projects.
Yes.
For the country.
Yeah.
I was involved.
Did your country recognize you enough?
When I was in the Navy, yes, I was given some medals. I was given Order of the Grand Warrior.
Yeah.
OGW.
So you're an OGW already?
I'm an OGW. And I was given Silver Star.
Wow.
So I was also given Distinguished Conduct Order.
Yes.
This year.
Yes.
So those are very high.
Those are very big achievements.
Very
Those are very big awards, yeah.
Awards by the government.
Military men.
Yes.
You know, Kenyans do not appreciate, if you ask me, your kind of work enough.
Yes, they don't. I think
they don't understand the role of the military in keeping them safe, even as they sleep in their houses.
Yes, they don't understand because lack of knowledge.
Yes. Actually, it's lack of knowledge.
It's lack of knowledge.
Yeah. If we knew what you've been through,
yes,
I sincerely appreciate you. Because those things you've done, you did in Tongwe, you did Abidjan, you went and saw horrific
I was
things.
in Mwanza.
You're in Mwanza?
Yeah, I did with MV Bukhoma.
Yes.
A ferry which sank
Yes.
with over 1,000 people.
Yes. You went there?
I was the leader of the team.
Oh my God.
Yes. So I've done a lot of this rescue, international, not only in Kenya,
Yes.
but even within our neighbors.
So let me be the first to tell you, Colonel, we appreciate you.
Thank you very much, sir.
And you've done so much.
Thanks, I appreciate you.
And if you're watching this, please, military people appreciate everything they do. They may not be in the headlines every day, but what they are doing to keep you safe, even as you sleep, you will never be able to understand. So, what is next? I mean, you've done the craziest things ever. Colonel. Iko kitu ambayo inakushtua nowadays? Hakuna?
Si sana. Si sana because I've done a lot of unimaginable things.
Yes.
I think I can say I'm an accomplished person.
Yes.
As a human being.
Yes.
Company merely, I've been a commanding officer of the ships.
Yes.
I'm taking the ships all the way to South Africa.
Yeah.
To all of the Indian Ocean Islands.
Yeah.
Seychelles, Mauritius, Comoros as the commanding officer. I'm going to the bottom of the ocean. I'm going to the top of the mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Kenya. And I think for me,
you've done everything.
I've done much. I feel my adventure as a human being has been good.
Yes.
I've also
and your experiences have been
I've
very
also
rich.
been with the Kenya Revenue Authority. That's where I retired from recently.
Umefanya KRA?
Nimefanya KRA.
Unajua vile unaweza kunitafuta?
Najua. Najua. And my achievement in the KRA was the establishment of a marine unit. With boats.
Yeah.
To have smuggling within the lake.
Yes.
And in the Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that I'm led a functioning unit.
True.
Which is also continuing to work with the...
And you set standards and procedures that are now being followed.
Oh, yeah, being followed, yes.
Yes.
That is my greatest achievement.
Colonel, I could never thank you enough. You've done remarkable things for your country.
Thank you very much, sir.
And for us, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And for that, we just say asante sana. I mean, if you do 10% of what he's done, count yourself very, very lucky. And we want to appreciate you, Colonel. Thank you so much for your time.
It's my pleasure.
Yours is a remarkable story. And thank you.
Sir. I hope it will inspire the young people coming up.
So it will
they know that
it has inspired me. Na mimi niko karibu kumaliza kazi.
I need to inspire young people around there to know that the sky is not the limit.
True.
The limit is themselves.
True.
They can be able to do and achieve anything.
Actually,
they put their minds
when you were growing up, you never even imagined you to do even 10% of what you did.
I did not. I did not. By the way, I wish we had time. I could tell you more. I had wildest dreams that I would never do these things.
But you never limited yourself. That's the best
I never limited myself, yes.
Yeah.
So I never knew I could...
Even in the face of tragedy. I mean, Tongwe was one of the biggest tragedies this country has ever been through. But you were in the thick of things. Rescuing people, making sure stuff gets done.
Yes.
You went to Mwanza. I didn't even know you went to Mwanza.
I went to Mwanza.
Amazing. You went to Abidjan.
I went to Abidjan.
In rescue missions.
Yes. I've been to Uganda.
You've climbed the highest mountains. You've scaled the deepest seas. And you've done everything in between.
I've done...
Silver Star, OGW. You've done it all. I was just to say thank you.
Thank you for appreciating my work.
Thank you very much. By the way, Colonel has supported my career for the longest time ever. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I feel I am doubly blessed. So whatever you do, learn from his story. His is remarkable. Your only limitation is the way you set your mind. If you leave it limitless, you'll achieve what is done, and maybe even more. But it starts with not limiting yourself. Kano, thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I love Kisumu. And I hope to be back and see you again.
Thank
and
you,
we can
sir.
share a meal. Huh?
It's my pleasure to meet you.
Asante, sir.
I've been
Your
your greatest
story
fan.
is remarkable and inspiring.
Thank you. I've been your greatest fan.
Jeff Koinange, you need to get this man on the bench. Ama, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks once again.